Morning, good morning. It is 9:30. The market is just opening now. We got a couple things on watch, like we went over in the watch list. We actually do have NMAX also on this watch. A couple of other not ideal ones that we are watching too is WTF RSLS. I did go over in the watch list. Just not as ideal as the ones I did mention for me personally, which was ICCT and BIAF. So those are going to be the ones that we watch and focus on the most, but all of those are up this morning. So just something to make a note of. So the market is open here. And we're just going to kind of like let it shake out. Let it do its thing like we always do. We're not going to just rush into anything. We've got about 4 or 5 tickers on watch, so we went from 0 trades for 2 days to now an abundance of options, and that's just the stock market. So we're just gonna kind of see what goes on. ICCT, since my watch list did make a pretty big move here, so I kind of don't like that. If this is gonna spike, I'm just gonna leave it alone. It's already up 20%. So after I made the watch list, it literally ran from like $2, $2.10 to $2.90. So, but we will see. We will see. There goes ICCT. Right now, a little push this morning. We'll see. Yeah, just. This is just too much up now for me. Too early, so I kind of just got to let this one go. I kind of felt that this morning when it did this big push, but I was hoping that it would kind of cool off a little bit and kind of open up and hover a little bit, maybe some sideways action, but it did not offer that. So this is kind of off the list for me now, unfortunately, even though it was my top watch. So it kind of made the move without us, and that is just the way that it goes sometimes. So we got to let that one go. So it is beautiful looking, but it went without us. Nice to see it work. Unfortunately, it didn't work for us. We got to let that one go, like I said. So just leaving it up, though, so you can see the move. But I could take it off the list, at least. So we will just remove this for now. Let's go to another ticker. Yeah, that's unfortunate for ICCT. And we are just watching these positions. We would be looking to enter these potentially soon if they can do the setup. Oh boy. We are long BIAF, a little bit late on the buy there, but we are long right here. So we are long this. ICCT just ripping out the gate. WTF, let's pull that up here. And we are just kind of watching this position, seeing if it can actually make the move or if it's going to fail. And currently it's looking like it might fail. I do have a stop set here. So we have a stop set just in case. ICCT push to 330s, wonderful. I'll pull it up on another screen after, but just trying to monitor the positions that we have. There's a couple things moving, so you know, we're just trying to stay on top of that right now. These are also potentials. And we would just like some volume to come in and for this to turn around here. We're just monitoring these positions, trying to be patient. ICCT was a monster this morning. Unfortunately, it just went without us. Excuse me. This is still on watch here, so we'll see what it does. Haven't stopped out of this yet. It's getting real close, so we'll see what happens here. And we are going to go ahead here and almost long this. We're just going to give it a second to see. And we just got stopped here. We just took a loss, 1R loss on this. That's why we are sized accordingly. So that is unfortunate, but you did get to see that live. And we are just going to continue to watch these to see if they can play out. So that is unfortunate here. WTF still kind of setting up. We're still watching that. So BMAF failed us. We are going to stop out of that, which we did. So we're just going to pull up the other ones that we were kind of watching. And RSLS, finger on the trigger. Let's pull NMAX up. We have NMAX, duh. Finger on the trigger on this, finger on the trigger on this. Really like this to break here instead of rejecting. NMAX, we are long NMAX here. So we are long NMAX. Finger on the trigger here for RSLS. And BIAF lost this morning. And we're just going to kind of monitor our two positions. Our one position, I'm sorry. And the other one that we are potentially going to enter if it can set up. Let's see what NMAX can do here. RSLS kind of rejected and went the other way. And we're just going to be patient here. Let's pull up BIAF, which did stop me out. And of course, here it comes back a bit, it looked like. Okay, RSLS. Can we break it here, RSLS? And we're just monitoring positions, guys. 15 minutes into the market so far. NMAX going the other way, and RSLS still kind of just teasing this. And having a bunch on watch, but not really any moves here. Let's see if RSLS can do this. So far, we took one trade on BIAF today and this month, and we took a loss on it. It was a full-size 1-hour loss. I will pull that. Oh, that screen is here. As you can see, we bought it. It failed. It continually pushed. This here, I am finger on the trigger, wanting this to break my line for an entry. This did break my line, so I did buy it. It is just currently going the other way at the moment. So we're just monitoring our positions this morning, guys. Would like this to get some volume and just kind of push here, man. Squeeze them out. I know this has got maybe some dilution, but just it's so far off the list. So far. Oh, there it goes. Okay, boom. We are long RSLS on this break. Didn't fill everything. We had an order set at a price, and it did fill some. We didn't fill all, but that is okay. We are going to hopefully, let's see if we can get this push in. Let it go green. But we're just going to watch this here. So now we are in two positions again. We did play this morning and took a loss, and now we are just going to monitor the two positions that we are in and be patient. ICCT was the main watch this morning, and it just did it all before we could really get to it. So, but let's see, RSLS, this is so far off of its high. Just want to see if we can get some form of push on it. Let's see if we can push green here. That would be really good for me on RSLS. This is going the wrong way. This is Hopefully going to get some volume and make a big push here. That's what we would look for. Okay, well that is just literally just got wicked out of NMAX. So that's unfortunate. That is 2 losses here this morning for a full 2R loss, 1R each. And that's just the way that it goes, unfortunately. First day of the month, I literally got wicked because I had a stop. I saw it trigger, I turned, and that's okay. We have rules. We stick to the rules. We take losses. It's part of the game. So now we have 2 losses both on screen here, perfect, and our only position that we are still in, which we are hoping can turn around for us and get a push. And NMAX, what a piece. Wants to spike right back after it wicked me out. So we have taken 2 losses on these. This just kind of wicked me, which is very annoying. But it's part of the game, you know? Let me show up my top watch that was on my list this morning that I did not take because it just went without me. And that's where we are. The one we didn't take, which was our top watch, worked. The other 2 we kind of forgot about and brought back up here while we were looking are not working for me. Look at ICCT. What a beauty. What a beauty. This kind of gave me like a VVPR vibe. But, you know, we unfortunately didn't make any money on it. So it is what it is. And it's just nice to see it actually work out. Just worked out a little different than we play it, so we couldn't take it. It's got a nice push right now. What a beauty. ICCT. And this looks like it just shook me out and wants to maybe make a move now. This looks like it wanted to wick me out and continue, which is just super annoying, of course. Just trying to be patient here on RSLS. This is kind of annoying, and this was obviously the move we didn't get to take, so just kind of rehashing what's going on here for the morning for us. RSLS, this is nice. If we can get some continued push, we would love this. It's got about 4% left to go green. That would be great. Just feel like we can get some people off guard if we can go green. Let's go with BIAF again just to pull it up. This was our loss, first loss. This was our second loss. This is the only position we are in and monitoring. RSLS, not really any follow through right now with the volume or the push, but we're just going to be patient here, you know. Looks like it's going again here. It just has so much range. I feel like it could work, but kind of jaded on it now, to be honest. So it might just have to go without me here. I don't know if I want to get in it again. Just didn't like this action, so we're just going to leave that alone. We are going to just monitor RSLS. It is our only position left. It could hopefully be our saving grace for the morning, but we have to see what happens. Let's check on the other one. That was ideal criteria, but just not something I was interested in. Let's just pull back. ICCT, see how it's going. A little bit of big stuff here again. Not really feeling the action on this, so. I just need some sort of move here on this. But yeah, if this doesn't work, I think this would just yank, so. We are just still monitoring our position. Just kind of consolidating here in the 41, 42, kind of how it did in the 40s. It is close to green, but it's just not seeming like we're getting a follow through. Like I said, I'm not sure if there was some sort of dilution on this, but it did fit the pattern, and we took it. Sundays are like this. First trading day of the month, unfortunately. We're just kind of holding tight, seeing what we can do here. We just really like some volume, some sort of secondary follow through here, man, just to push it. You know, if we could get it green, I think it could start moving, but it's not really any real follow through, you know. So ICCT was obviously the banger. Come on, RSLS, you got this. Give me some sort of good push here. Whoa, whoa, whoa. It's already 10 o'clock. Getting to be a little bit of a sticky situation for me on this in terms of, do I want to be patient and keep holding, or do I just want to kind of make a move here? I'm really hoping this can get some sort of move going soon. Would just like some volume, you know? And let's push this green like I keep saying. Why is my alerting me late about sells here? Something went wrong there. Sorry, I don't know what my system's saying. RSLS here, just not really making a move. Let's see what our BIAF play is doing. And NMAX is still kind of, what is wrong with my system here? I'm sorry if what the fuck is going on. NMAX just not it. BIAF was just a big fail. It will still be on watch for a potential first green day down the road. So we will just see what it does. ICCT, obviously, just more insult to injury here. Just didn't take it, said everything about it. And the ones I did take didn't do shit. So that is the way that it goes. NMAX was probably a dumb play on me. But I just did see this with big range and an opportunity. So I did take it. This was like a recent IPO or something, not something I really ever play, but it did have a range. It went all the way to $267. So seeing it here in the 40s, I definitely took a stab at it to try and make a move. I just thought this could move like, you know, dollars and dollars if it does get going. It just didn't work out for me. So that is that. RSLS is just looking real sticky here. So I may set a stop and let it be. But let's just see if we can get any form of push here. It is getting later in the morning. The volume is kind of just dwindling away. So that's where we're at. Not a good look there on RSLS. Let's just see if it can hold up. If not, we are going to exit it. Giving this a couple more minutes. Look at ICCT go. Beautiful. Going to give it a couple more minutes here, and then we're going to get out of here. We're either going to set a stop or sell this. So let's see if we can get any form of life on it before we do that. ICCT. And we are kind of not doing anything here on RSLS still, so. ICCT looking for that reversal straight to a breakout, which is just absolute insanity. I mean, insane. Absolutely insane. Sometimes it makes you just wish you just stick to the actual clear-cut rules of buying or not all of that discretionary decisions that you make in between, which kind of lets you, you know, make decisions on the fly. It's better to just have a strategy and stick to it, but that's okay, man. We're only human. We are only human, so. NMAX with a dump. This is why you sell at your risk, because look how much worse it could be by trying to hold and hope. RSLS. It's not really going the right way. I am potentially just going to get out of this right now for break even. ICCT was just a banger, obviously a miss. Hi, baby.
Are you eating anything or no?
Say that again, baby.
Are you eating anything or
No, thank you, my love. Appreciate you. Just not the environment for me today here. Just this is crazy. This ICCT is going to actually maybe reverse to a breakout. So we're just kind of here now. Just an insane mover on ICCT. If you watch this whole stream in the morning, how I talked myself out of it for it to only just work, but that's how it goes. We are still in RSLS. I am going to go ahead and set a stop on this and just kind of walk away. I think I'm going to use this 39 here as a new risk level. Because it's just not really following through at the moment, and I just don't need to sit here all day to watch that. If I just set a stop on it, let's do that real quick. Nope, do not sell it. Put a stop. Almost sold that there on accident. Why is that happening? Stop. Okay. Okay, it's getting a little action here, so that's nicer to see. A little volume. This looks like it wants to come back, but we already took a full-size loss on this, so it's just an overall gross day here. Like gross, so. So I'm going to go ahead and set a stop on this RSLS, and I am just going to either let it work or let it fail. We have pretty much done that. We have taken 2 losses here this morning on our 2 trades. The one trade we didn't take was an absolute monster. It offered a couple bucks a share, and that's just the way that it goes. I think this might be a good place for some shorts. Shorts might be, risking this high here, so we'll see what happens on that. But we are just gonna kind of let this one play itself out, work or fail. And that's it. That's where we are. We're at a 2R loss today, full size 2R loss on our 2 trades, BIAF and NMAX. So we're going to set this stop here, which we have set, and we are going to just walk away. And like I said, that's either going to work or that is going to fail. Just want to show you the SPY real quick. And this is the environment that we're trading in. So, being a primarily long bias trader, it is just a brutal environment for us out here. So this might be a sign for the rest of the week. We are just going to kind of let things play out. We're not going to predict anything, and we are just going to do what we can. Take the trades that set up, and they're going to work or fail. As you've seen today, they did not work, but that is all part of the game. So stay safe out there, protect your capital, go back and review, and just wait for those opportunities, guys. Stay safe out there. Peace.